When your child gets cancer, you spend absolutely hours researching on the internet. So I've got so many contacts over in America now of people whose families have gone through the same, and you try and get every single treatment that you can get, and it didn't work. Ben was our youngest son. He was very, very keen sportsman, very keen footballer, and we lost Ben in August 2020, aged just 18 years old. He had cancer. We took him to his first football match at Ashton Gate when he was 5 to watch England under 21s, and he absolutely loved it until half time, at which time he made me phone his mum and say that he wanted to go home because he'd had enough and he was missing her. He was captain of his school team. He then made his debut when he was 16 years old in the Somerset County Cup for Bath City first team, and he was also captain of Oldland Abertonians, which is a club in Bristol. So he used to go out playing football 3 nights a week, and I don't think I ever missed a game, to be truthful. Between the ages of 15 and 17, he improved so physically, where he got so big and so strong and so fit that I honestly think he might have gotten somewhere, but it wasn't to be, and that's the way it is.
It's incredibly hard because you never think it's going to happen to you or your child.
It's an awful long time of treatments and chemotherapies, radiotherapies, so money becomes a major problem.
You spend not just for chemotherapy, but you're at the hospital all the time for appointments, and your family becomes divided.
The idea of the foundation and everything behind it was 100% Ben's idea. Another charity similar to ours now paid for him and his 5 best friends to go to Centre Parks, and he was just taken aback by it. 15 years old to 24-year-olds, there's not a great deal for them, and when they get their diagnosis of cancer, they can contact us through the Teenage Cancer Trust or Click Sergeant or their local nurse, and give us the details, and we try and arrange for them to have a holiday here in the Cotswolds.
And this one's called Ben's Retreat, and then we've just signed for the second one today, and that's going to be called Ben's Den. He was incredibly poorly when he was giving us instructions, and I'd say to him, you need to rest, and he'd wake up and say, you need to write this down. I want to do it like this, and he designed the logos himself. We had lots of family holidays together before Ben's diagnosis, and I think that embedded in him the importance of family time together.
I've used it as a way of hiding, to be truthful, from the horrible realisation of the position we're in. And every day when I'm checking my emails or sending a tweet or doing a post or speaking to a potential sponsor, it's my way of staying very close to my son, and it's horrific. It's just absolute rubbish, and no one can tell us any different, no one can say any different. Joanne's brother-in-law and both her nephews, that they were all very much in the building game. My family are labourers, builders, electricians. Partnering up with you guys gives us a massive opportunity now to just spread the word out there. We're not a localised. We thought it was just going to be for people in Bath and Bristol. It's not. They say 1 in 2 people are going to get cancer. But if 1 in 2 people get cancer, that means that every single person is affected by cancer some way. So, if the fundraising continues and people carry on to support us, it would be my dream that with your pack that you get when you're diagnosed, unfortunately, with cancer, then people would be directed straight to us, and we would arrange holidays for them here, there and everywhere.